Sure. Okay.
Harshita, before we start the meeting, tell me something about you, your college, how you're going.
Okay, sure. So, hi everyone. I'm Harshita Garg, and I'm pursuing in my third year of graduation. So, currently, like recently, the college has opened some online days and some offline classes. So, just like quite busy with it. And apart from this, like I'm doing this content writing and webinars thing. So, yeah.
Nice, you're doing great. Ma'am, how you started content writing means what
You can
excites you?
you can call me Harshita Garg. Harshita.
Okay, Harshita.
Yeah. Yeah. What was your question?
Ma'am means how you started the content writing means what excites you about that? How you begin?
Okay, so I began my content writing like in 2019 from my first internship. That was about content writing, and at that stage, I had no idea about this field. So in that 1 month, I tried out different things. I tried out like firstly writing blogs and then marketing them, how to market them, how to get views, how to get feedbacks from people. So that I learned, and then eventually I gained interest in this. So I started with this field, and in this lockdown I got into this field with much more speed and did many other internships and projects.
Okay, ma'am, nice. Ma'am, which type of internship you have?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, Soumya, you continue.
No, no, you should complete your question first, then I'll. Okay, fine. Let me go first. So, Harshita, how you made your way in LinkedIn? I mean, you have 5K plus followers. So, from how many years you are active in that platform?
Okay, so like if we say about making a profile, so from past 1 year I have the profile on LinkedIn, but from past four months we can say I have started actively using LinkedIn, and from actively using we actually mean by creating content on LinkedIn and engaging with people. Previously, I was just using LinkedIn for getting my internships from there and updating my profile so that I have a like professional profile on LinkedIn. And actually, people ask for your LinkedIn profile before your resume. So that why I have to maintain that. And consequently, I started with creating content, and then the followers and the engagement increased on my page. Previously, I didn't even had like मैंने कभी देखा भी नहीं था कि how much followers I had. It's like from past 3 to 4 months I started engaging and started gaining interest and what we say engagement on the page. So then my followers and everything got increased.
Okay, so Harshita, you have hosted like many of the webinar based on tech. So, especially in tech, what kind of subjects you choose for the webinars you host?
Okay. So personally, I conduct webinars on web development theme. Like personally, I am interested more in this, and I have experience in that field as well. And apart from that, the webinars I have done in tech was from other speakers. Like I was the host in those webinars, so I tried out different tech things like we have done sessions on Flutter, we have done on Python and Android development. So various tech theme based sessions before, and now I am only doing sessions on content writing and freelancing.
Okay, ma'am. So, which platform you use for for writing your content and marketing that?
Okay, so primarily I used LinkedIn as my writing platform, and previously I also had a personal blog for the same. And recently I started with my Instagram page again. So there I am also creating content, and basically the captions that I'm writing are the most used, because obviously I'm a content writer. So I may fail somewhere at graphics and videos, but the caption I utilize the most. So on Instagram and on LinkedIn currently, and sometimes on Twitter as well, but not so active on there.
Okay, thank you, Harshita. I guess we should start our seminar, Anamika. I'm sorry, webinar.
Yeah, yeah, we can. So Harshita, so today, you means now you can start.
Okay, so it will be great if someone from the audience can keep your videos on, so that it can be an interactive session, and even you all can keep your videos on. And I am sharing my screen. Okay, so is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
And am I visible perfectly, and my voice is everything right?
Yes, ma'am. That's perfectly visible and audible.
Okay, great. So a warm welcome to everyone present here. Thank you so much for joining in this session. I will be the speaker, and it is hosted by Geeksy Club. So thank you for inviting me for the same. And starting with today's topic, the topic we have is LinkedIn. Most of you already have attended many webinars on LinkedIn, or already have profile on LinkedIn. So this will be a normal session where you will get to know about things on how to do, but you will get to know about it how you can do it practically, because some of the sessions they only say what you can do, but they don't give you the practical tips maybe. So in this webinar, you can firstly you can ask any of your questions in the chat box, and we will be taking it side by side. And secondly, this will be a more of practical webinar, and after this PPT I will be showing you my profile, and you can have a look at what mistakes I have done previously and how I have corrected it now. So starting with the obviously the title was using LinkedIn the right way, but I have put it in a question that are you using the LinkedIn right way. So this may be a yes or no for the same, and we will get to know what is actually the right way to use this platform. Going forward with starting off basics of what actually LinkedIn is. So the people who don't know, there's a short brief about the platform. So basically, LinkedIn is a professional networking platform where you can find two types of people. Ones who are related to job and internships, like either employees or employers. Like they either you want to get into a job or internship, or there will be people who are hiring in the same platform. And the second type of people you may find are apart from these job and internship people, who are actually there on LinkedIn to build their network and to get leads for their freelancing business, or uh, uh, like normal business. They are actually on this platform to build a relationship with people and get their leads for the business. So these are the two types of people you can find on LinkedIn. And this is actually the best platform to get and engage with professional people, and you may add them a value and you will get the lead in return. So, talking about directly going with the 5 pillars of LinkedIn. So, these are the 5 pillars. The first five are the pillars of LinkedIn, like optimized profile, building connections, creating content, engaging with others' post, and developing a personal brand image. And with these 5 points, the sixth point comes as a bonus for you, that if you are following these 5 points and optimizing your profile, building connections, creating content, engaging, and building a personal brand. So you will get leads for your business, and these leads can be in any form, like job and internship, getting leads for freelancing gigs, business, meeting new people, learning from them. Everything comes on LinkedIn. So talking about these 5 pillars of LinkedIn, the first pillar is optimizing your LinkedIn profile. So what we can do is directly go to the profile and see what actually a profile can look like. Obviously your profile can be better, should be better than mine, but this can be one of the example. Like, the first point is professional display picture and banner. So this is a display picture, this is a banner, you can see. And this is a banner I have made myself using Canva, and it's pretty simple to do that. I have just listed down my services here, my social media here, my website, and the logo here. This is a logo I have made for my Instagram, so I thought to put it here as well. And this is the code that I have put. It's your choice how you want to make your banner. And just one thing you should keep in mind, that don't put anything on this side, because this covers the profile photo here. So you can put everything on this side, so that it is quite visible. Okay. So second is, the headline is after the name. Obviously in the name also you can experiment and put your profession as a name. Like, some people you have seen written like, I may write like Harshita Garg, content creator. So this can be your choice. I don't prefer writing, so you can write, it's your choice, nothing matters in this. Next is the headline. Headline should be enough captivating and true of what you are doing currently. So you can list down your services here, you can list down any of your major achievements here. And if you are having any hashtags, personal hashtag, you can put it down here. So that is all you can do on a headline. Some people also write their like present positions for the same. So this can be present position, this can be your achievements, this can be achievement, this can be your services, and then the hashtag. So that's dependent on you how you want to portray your headline in the profile. Next is the about section. That's quite important. Firstly, the first 2 lines of the about section should be enough captivating, so that the people can click on this see more button. And after it is clickable, then you can write any of why. Firstly, you have to write why are you on this platform. This can be on in terms of lead generation, of getting a job. If you are getting a job or internship, you should list down your services and your projects, previous projects. And if you're here for your business, you should explain about that business, explain about your freelancing. And obviously you can write any of your achievements. It's dependent on you what you are comfortable to share. And then services and a call to action at the last. Drop me a DM or mail. So this is a mail ID. I hope you are understanding. Can I get some response from the audience if they are understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Like, okay. Okay, great. So going towards the feature section. The feature section is actually important one, and people don't know actually how to use this feature section. So this feature section can be used to showcase your website or portfolio links, or your top engaging posts on LinkedIn, or some of your achievements, or any awards, or any guest speaking sessions that you have been. Going towards the next section, we have experience, skill, endorsements, and recommendations. This comes obviously these all of these sections won't be made in a day. You have to work on your profile continuously for some months, so that these things are visible. Because when I started, my profile was totally blank, and I didn't got any engagement. I didn't know about this featured section. I didn't know how to write about myself in this about section. So these are the things you will get to know once you start on the platform, and you start seeing other people's profile and getting to know what else you can do. So yeah, on the experience section, you can write about your present and past experiences, about your industry, about your college, about school, anything you want to display. Then your education section. And in the volunteer section, it is quite important, but what I have heard, because people get to know about that you are interested in volunteering a non-profit organization. So if you have done any of the volunteers in the past days or past years, you can obviously list them down and make sure to explain your role in these lines, so that people can get to know what actually you have done in this. Next comes the skill and endorsements. So these are the skills and endorsement section where people who are actually related to you in some or the other way endorse your skills by seeing your skills, obviously. Because I have seen people asking for endorsements and skill endorsements just from a random person. So that's not done even. It's okay if you have a blank profile, but it's not okay that you ask for people to recommend you or to endorse you just without knowing you. So that's not to be done. First you have some skills, first you have worked with some people, then you can ask them to endorse you, and similarly you can endorse other profiles. This comes the recommendation part, where people have worked write a detailed recommendation from you for you, that how they have connected you, and what they have actually learned from you, and what skills they have shown, like they have observed in you, any of the positive things. So this you can give other people's as well, and you can receive from them as well. So this was about the profile. And this is a formula, like a small headline formula that I have explained. Like part one is the keyword filler overview. This is the keyword. Make sure you put your right keyword in the headline, so that people searching for that keyword come to your profile instantly. So after this keyword, the part two is value illustration. How you can provide value to people and what you have done in the past. So these 2 points can be considered for writing a good headline. Next can be the next part is actually building valuable connections. So these are the points you can actually follow to build valuable connections. And uh, there can be two types in LinkedIn. It can be that either you can connect with people, or like people will send you the connection requests. So if the first case happens, it happens only when you have a good profile and you are creating content. So that can be done in a couple of months. Then you will get then you will start getting connection requests from other people who want to connect with you and be with you on their connection list, just because you are providing their value. And they may ask for help to you in the future. So that will be the main aim. Second can be, when you are connecting with people, you should focus on two main points. That can be, you connect with people who are in your industry, who are in your like working with you, like people. If you are a freelancer, you can connect with people who are freelancers and in your field or in other field, so that you can learn with them and get to know about how this business actually works. And second can be people who will hire you in the future for that freelancing work. So I guess that's quite clear how you can add valuable connections in starting. If you want, like uh, if you are like want to get good numbers on the profile, people also do that. They start connecting with any or the other people on LinkedIn, and that can be done. It's totally dependent on you. I have done it because I want to connect with more different people, and uh, from various industries, to know about them, because I was a bit unclear about what I have to do with my profile at that time. But if you are clear, you can go directly and connect with people focused, or else you can explore as much as you want. Third part is the most important part on LinkedIn, and that is content creation on LinkedIn. So can I know from the audience that how many of you are already like creating content on LinkedIn? Just a yes or no, so that I can get an idea. You can either write or unmute yourself.
Mom, we are just beginners. Means first year we hadn't know means how to write the content and all. We are just made the profile and not know
Okay.
about much more about that.
Okay, no problem. So even if you are in first year, that's actually good that you have made your profile, because when I was in first year, I haven't even made my profile. In the second year, I get to know about this platform. So I'm quite happy that first year and even school students are making their LinkedIn profile and managing that very well. So coming to the content creation part, basically what actually content creation on LinkedIn, it can be as simple as writing a text post, and it can be as complicated as putting a docs or a video for the content. So this is actually the best part that I have get to know about LinkedIn, that you can put any type of post on LinkedIn, either a text, either a graphic, either a video, either a poll, either a docs like document you can put. There are numerous ways to post content on LinkedIn. And what you have to make sure is your content is providing a value. And what value it can be, it can you can start with your own personal profession, that what you are doing currently. If you are a engineering student, if you are a medical student, or any English honors, economics honors, anything, if you are actually interested in that subject, pick up lines, pick up facts and figures from that own subject, and start creating content relating to that feature, relating to that subject, so that you will be interested in that to read more and create more, and the similar people will engage on the post and put their valuable comments on the same. So that will have a win-win situation, that you will getting to know about that field more and more, and secondly you will be building your profile. So that can be done, and here are some points that I have written. The first one is, it may take lots of efforts, but it's worth spending your time on LinkedIn. This is because you actually get leads on LinkedIn just by creating content and maintaining your profile, because these are the two major things that should be done on LinkedIn. And obviously for the first 4 to 5 months, or even 6 months, or every time even, you have to be engaging with other posts as well, that we will talk about in the next section. But creating content is how you will get to learn about things as well. So this is as simple as writing and presenting your ideas about your field. And if you're not still sure about that field, or if you are if you are currently in school or college and you are not much interested in that subject, explore other fields as well. Explore what people are creating on LinkedIn, and then put up that topic, like do your own research and come up with new content, so that the you will get to know about different areas as well. And with time you will get to know the specific area you want to create content and build your future in. And the last 2 points, it can be take a challenge to be consistent. Okay, so I have started my LinkedIn content creation with a challenge, that 31 days of content challenge, where me and some of my friends, some of my community members, created content regularly for 31 days without a break. And that is how we get consistent. And now uh, there is always in my mind ki I haven't created content today, I haven't created content today. So जब मैं content create नहीं करती, एक गैप सा आ जाता है बीच में. So that consist consistency you need in everything you do, and especially on LinkedIn, because if you do a 3 or 4 days gap while creating content, your engagement gets reduced. It actually get reduced to a huge number, because you are not visible, right? There are tons of content, like on LinkedIn daily, on daily hour, daily, every minute there is so much content to be creating by different creators. So to be visible and to stay in the LinkedIn game, you have to be consistent with posting, and 4 to 5 days in a week is enough for you to be consistent. And in the start, if you want, you can take a small challenges of 7 days or 5 days or 14 days, so that it will get make your interest in content creation on LinkedIn. So hope it helps and you all will start creating content. Next is the engagement, how you can build your engagement on LinkedIn. So this is the formula that I have introduced myself for my own benefit, that I have to spare only 15 minutes every day for commenting on others' posts. And those 15 minutes, I won't be actually creating any content, or I won't be switching platforms from LinkedIn to Instagram to जो वो हमें scroll करने की आदत रहती है ना, वो नहीं करना. Just 15 minutes on LinkedIn, see the post, read the post properly, comment your views on the same, get on to next post. This can be done so that for 15 minutes you will may or may not, like it depends on your speed and your reading speed, but 5 to 10 posts can be easily commented in that those 15 days, and that's pretty good for a day. You don't need much more than this, because once you start creating on LinkedIn now, you will get that addiction that daily you have to post, daily you have to comment, daily you have to engage, and your whole day will get onto this. So you have to manage your time as well, and you have to do other things. So this can be done as a starting, and 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes are enough for the day to comment and engage with other people's posts. And then another 5 to 10 to 15 minutes for creating content. Now I only get 5 minutes for each thing, like 5 minutes for engagement, 5 for creating content, 5 for profile, and 5 for actually building my new connections. So that is now, because now I actually know where to search, what to do, what to not. But as a beginner, you can start with a 15 minutes, because initially you have to spend more time to build your visibility there. So yeah, that's totally dependent on your time and your efforts. Second point is what I've just said, that add some value in each comment. Don't put things like commenting for better reach, interested, great work, superb, amazing. These are things you can start with, but try to add some value, because this is how you will get into other people's eyes. Because anyone can write this even without reading the post, right? So you have to actually read that post and add some value, so that those people come to your post and do the same. And this is actually the how the things works on LinkedIn. Explain in a line or two why it is great, why you are interested, and what else you want to add on this post. Stay true to your words, and if you don't agree to the post what I have written, put your views on the same and ask the other person, what do you think about my view? So that's a good strategy to build a relationship with people, and that is what works on LinkedIn. It can be for students, for freelancers, for job seekers, for employers, for business owners, anyone. Trust me, it helps. Okay, the last pillar that I was talking about was developing a personal brand on LinkedIn. And you may get to know, like you may have heard about this hype called personal brand everywhere, that you have to develop a personal brand, you should have a personal brand and everything. But I would like to explain that what actually this personal brand means. So, giving you an example, I have started with my own webinar series, and starting May, no one actually knew me, that who I am, why I'm doing this series, why I'm asking speakers to come to the show and obviously get to do these webinars for me. But at this time, today is actually coincidentally my 50th webinar in the same series. So now actually people know me, and then now they are approaching me that they want to be guest speaker in the session. So this is how you create a personal brand, by seeing people, by getting to know people. So now I have some, like not that level of brand, but some brand in name of people, that in the field of freelance writers or content writers, if you take my name, they will may not recognize, but most probably they will recognize who my name is for, or who my brand is. Basically, my brand is with the name Harshita Networks. So by this name, you create a personal brand, and that is purely because of LinkedIn and somewhat from Instagram, but majorly from LinkedIn. And these are the points you can actually do to make a personal brand. Firstly, the 4 points that I have told before: profile, connection request, creating content, and engaging. Apart from that, you can look for opportunities that people post on it and inquire for help is the biggest thing that people don't do because they are feared. Obviously, I was also feared that what will the other person think if I put them a message that I want this, I want that. But you have to build a relationship first and then inquire that yes, I am doing this business, I am in freelancing, or I have these skills and I want an internship at your company. What are the procedure for the same? What is the procedure for the same? So this can be done, and there is no harm in doing that. Zyada kya hoga, the person would say a no to you, and that hardly matters because he or she don't know you personally, right? So aise, if you put let's suppose 10 messages a day or even 5 messages a day, so that comes to 150 messages per month. So in 150 messages mein, even if 5 to 10 messages, even if 50 to 60 people replied back to you and you get 5 to 10 projects, how is it harming you? Is it benefiting you? Right, it is benefiting you in every point. So that is how you develop a brand. And in starting, you have to get inbound leads only, and outbound leads come with time once they see your profile and see your work actually. So yeah, that is the main thing you can do to actually build your brand. And okay, so coming towards what are the secrets to win LinkedIn. Apart from those five, these are some small things that people may or may not use, or get to not know about these things. But as you are a beginner, you all can use these tricks to make your profile better and better every day. So first is focused profile. Okay, so this is one thing that even I haven't figured out till now, because I am from a technical background and I'm doing my writing work as well. But you can try to be as focused as possible. And even I have made my profile focused, because apart from showing you the things, apart from these things, I am doing so many other things as well, but I haven't displayed because they do though they nowhere catches my profile now. So these are the things that are related to me and my skills. Thus, I have made it a little bit focused now. And next is the clear headlines. Clear headlines means what work you have done and what value are you providing. Simple. Even if you don't display your skills now, it is okay. It is okay because people will get to know about your skills in the about section, or in the banner picture, or in the feature section. But headline should be clear so that it catches the audience. Because when you search now, I'll show you. If you search any person, you see, even I haven't clicked on the profile yet. uh, just wanted to confirm, is the second page visible, like the profile one? Oh, anyone
Yes,
can.
ma'am.
It is visible, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I just have typed the name, and even I haven't clicked on the profile once. It is written Khushi Khare, words that matter, stories that influence, content writer, medical writer. So this is what a headline um, actually plays the role of. In this, you can see Khushi Sharma, founder, Equicode, Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, एंड कुछ हैशटैग है आगे. तो इसको मैं डायरेक्ट जब मैं सर्च करूंगी तो आई वुड डायरेक्टली क्लिक ऑन इट, बिकॉज द हेडलाइन शोज माइक्रोसॉफ्ट स्टूडेंट लर्न स्टूडेंट एम्बेसडर, राइट? This is how your headline plays an important role. And suppose if I search for a specific position. Okay, you can see एक वेब डेवलपर में लिखा है, बट पर्सन एक ही आया है. अमन यादव वेब डेवलपर. व्हाई? वी बिकॉज उसने अपने हेडलाइन में भी वेब डेवलपर लिखा है और नेम में भी. This is how your focused is. People won't search for hundreds or like even they won't go to second or third page on LinkedIn अगर उन्हें first में ही अपने लोग मिल गए तो. Right now you can see he is doing pretty good. He has 5,000 followers. He's doing good in web developer. He also does web development, SEO, SEM, everything. So people would directly connect with him or her. He is also a freelancer because he has a profile on Upwork. So people would actually click on their profile and get for him to work for them and not you, because आपका वो नाम आया नहीं कहीं. Even people, if we search for content writer, okay, इसमें content writer में भी these 4 names are visible from thousands and lakhs of content writers on LinkedIn. Why? Because they have a focused profile. They have written freelance content writer, copywriter. I help entrepreneurs generate leads, content writer, copywriter, and सबने content writer अपने name के साथ लिखा है, इसीलिए. So this is how a focus profile looks like, and people would directly contact with them and get to know, or like will give them their projects to them. So this is how focus profile and clear headlines work. Example of work with well-defined outcomes. Okay, well-defined outcomes means the things you write in the about section. Numbers matter. Numbers actually matters because people will know about what you have done and what you haven't. Numbers: 40 plus speakers, 48 plus webinars, 20 plus internships, 30 plus anthologies, 5 plus online platforms pay featured. So these are the numbers which speaks, and it will be I have written number on my profile as well. So this depends on you, that how you want to put that quantified amount in your profile and make it visible across. Fourth is the customized profile link. Okay, I don't know how many of you know about this point, but I came to know about this point much later after creating the profile. So this is what a customized profile link means. Harshita Garg Networks. Previously, if you will see, it has some numbers written on it. So here is the option where you can edit your profile. Edit public profile and URL. You can click on this option and put it as you want, right? So I don't want to edit it, so let it be. So this is how you can be edit profile picture and like edit profile link. Use correct keywords, build valuable connections, be an active user. These things I have told multiple times in the session, I guess. So this is quite clear now. And yeah, you are all set to get inbounds and outbound leads. So people who don't know what inbound and outbound leads is, so inbound leads are the leads which you approach to the client or to the people, sending that, yes, I'm interested in this position, or I have these skills, are you hiring, anything. And outbound leads are the leads which people approach you, that, hi, I notice your profile and I want to work with you, can you send me your sample and everything. So that is what outbound leads are. Okay, I guess that's the last slide. Yes, so last slide is how to get leads from LinkedIn. Actually, you both need strategy and tactics to succeed. And strategy would be profile building, and strategy is long term planning, and tactics are the short term activity that you do. And that short term activity is actually building your profile and self branding you daily on a regular basis. So and after you, like, first you will create a long term plan, then you will get those skills, soft skill and hard skills, then you create simple short strategy, and that short strategy comes with LinkedIn profile, Instagram profile, building your blogs, self branding, because in first few years of your business you have to self brand yourself until other brands or other people are branding you. So that is the secret behind it. And to succeed and to get leads, this is the main thing you have to do. And yeah, that was all about all from my side. And you can connect with me on LinkedIn. And if you have any doubts, you can connect with me and ask me in my DMs, and I'm always available to answer you. Now you can ask your questions if you have any.
Ma'am, I have a question regarding this.
Hmm.
Uh, Hello.
Yes, yes, Soumya, I am listening.
Yes, ma'am. If we were being viewed by any company, for example, J&J or so on, so and we don't follow that company, then how we just get into their searches? How we have made our lead to that way? I mean, if I don't follow a company and still I have been searched by them, then what does that mean?
Okay, so that particularly means that they have searched for a particular keyword, and your profile came into that top searches, and they visited your profile. You will actually, you know about this feature that you can actually see who have viewed your profile. So if any big company or any CEO or CFO have viewed your profile, you first thing from your side should be sending a personalized invite to that company or that basically the person, so that you can connect with them. And if they are interested to get some, like your some freelancers or some interns or some job seekers on board, so they will connect with you. And if you are interested for that job position personally, you can connect with them and message them after that. So yeah,
Okay, okay,
it
ma'am.
answers the question.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, very thankful to you that you have given your precious time, and really you have given us so many things, because we are just like beginners for LinkedIn, right? And we just hardly know about the things, and whatever you have taught us about the branding and advertisement column, about the about section, and many of the things. So um, I hope that I'll execute my way and I'll make a better LinkedIn profile for my future. And but can you help us anytime if we want to have any of the queries?
Sure, anytime. Like I, as I've said in the session also, the one I'm presenting, you can anytime message me. I'll also put my LinkedIn profile here. You can message me there and ask me any of your queries, and I will be happy to help you all. Anyone like. And just want to say that these all things, you should be so overwhelmed that you have to implement all these things in a day. Because for me, this have took 4 to 5 months to implement all of these things. So this may be somewhat overwhelming to you, that so many things in a day. So start with the basics of the things, and then you can go further with as you are interested for the same, like small
Thank-
steps each day.
yes, ma'am. Surely I'll implement that. And thank you so much, ma'am, for your fruitful time and your patience. Um, and that was a really boonful thing for us, because as a beginner, we just have to go through a way to make such a to construct such a LinkedIn profile. So thank you so much, ma'am, for enlightening us with this. And we have made many of our session with different content writing people, those who are being in that field. So you use what kind of platform? Like freelancing and many more things. Like I have so many confusions about freelancing, and it is still a confusion. So can you tell us about being a freelancer? What does that mean in true sense?
Okay. So, firstly, I'm not active on any of that platform that you say, that Upwork, Freelancer, or Fiverr. Secondly, what actually freelancer do is they work from home with the skills, providing their skills, taking an example of freelance content writer. So that content writer will work from home for different projects at the same time. And they if he or she is a content writer, so they write content for companies. And it depends on everyone's skill set, that if they're interested in emails or web copies or LinkedIn profile. Obviously people hire freelancers to maintain their social media profiles as well. So there are numerous types of freelancers, and basically freelancers means they are free to work from anywhere and everywhere, and according to their skills, time and everything, they will get paid for the each project they have done. And they don't need to be a full-time employee at any space. Like for that, obviously people do that full-time and career and a freelancing career at side. But for freelancing, you can work from anywhere and you will get paid for the work you have done.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I didn't started anything in the field of content writing, but actually I am interested in writing, but not started in that field yet. So maybe in the future it's going to help me out.
Right.
So
And
thank you.
obviously, if you are interested in this field, you can connect with me on LinkedIn, and you can actually join my writing community, where this is a community with different types of people, that we have experienced freelancers and a beginner freelancers. So we communicate with them, and you actually ask your doubts, and the sessions I'm doing are for beginner freelancers only, so you can join that as well if you
Thank
are
you so
interested.
much, ma'am. Surely I'll go for it. And thank you so much for giving your precious time, ma'am, for the Gigsy. We are very overwhelmed to have you with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and it was a great session from my side. Please let me know if you get any feedback from people who have joined. So I
Yeah,
would
yeah, sure,
love
ma'am.
to know about
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, ma'am.
that. Okay.
And
Thank you so
we'll join you at LinkedIn and different social media platform you are available.
much. Okay, definitely.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Soumya. Thank you, Shweta. Bye bye.
Bye bye.